for how much money all those artists lost, and then now festivals. They said, listen.
Everybody do it. Yeah, the festivals, they ain't expensive. You know what I'm saying? To manage and to run. Not everybody doing shows.
Yeah.
Real quick. Real
Nobody's
quick.
stopping.
What are the vibes like at a, because I ain't really been to too many country concerts, bro. Like,
Bro,
I know when
you
I
been
go
to the rodeo?
yeah, but I feel like,
on Bud B Day on Trill Day.
I've been like, on the other days type shit. But it's like years ago. I'm saying like, you know, going to rap concerts, you're subject to go other places besides Toyota Center. You might go catch a Warehouse Live. You might catch a Bayou Music Center. Not even that, like, you know, just like a smaller, more intimate venue.
Okay.
I've always wondered, like with country concerts, what are the more primary venues that they use? Are they more intimate shows, or are they usually like bigger Toyota Center, NRG?
So when you get to arenas, I mean, that's already a big step up. Like Toyota Center is an arena. That's like maybe like top 5, top 10% of artists can touch that.
Yeah.
And then stadiums, that's like 1% of 1%ers. But more oftentimes than not, you still got to grind it out, doing like 713 Hall. 713 Music Hall's a great venue.
Yeah.
Ain't no difference. I just, and I am an artist too, and I make all type of genres. I got a country album, somewhat crossover called The Art of Agriculture. But I said that to say this, do you think, you know what I'm saying, country, rock, and all these other fans are more loyal than rappers?
Rapper fans?
Right. I feel like it's
to an extent, right? Because we're probably more loyal to the genre itself, where I think rappers, you're more loyal to an artist. So
they in and out.
I think hip-hop fans are more loyal to trends than an artist. Like, for instance, Young Thug, one of the biggest artists ever to come out of Atlanta. He gets out, he gets shunned when they drop the voice recording phone calls. Oh, you a snitch, you a snitch. Once that narrative starts online, is he still a huge artist? Of course. But you see so much slander, whereas, like, I don't really see that in other genres. Like, I don't see country artists get called a snitch and then, like, oh, everybody stop with them. We're going to troll them online. All of that.
It's also like the music perpetuates that, like, snitches. So then when you become a snitch, now you're a hypocrite. Yeah. So it's, you know, that's what I'm saying, where it's kind of like you're in a rock and a hard place when you come to that, right? If you rap about all this stuff, you got to be about all this stuff. Right. And then, unfortunately, if your ghostwriter's about that life, but you're not about that life,
you going to get caught up.
And now, especially how brave people are on the internet and and on their phones and everything, you then have to actually be 10 toes down and do that type of shit in real life.
Facts.
And I think that's where the real issue lies, is just like, it's now become, rap has come to a gateway of how do I get out the hood and then go straight to a movie? How do I go into other businesses, and rap is now my side hustle? Yeah. And now you have all these loyal fans to you, and you just abandon them the moment Ciroc gave you a check.
Right.
And so now it's like, bro, you a sellout. And then now you go to the next person hoping they're not a sellout. Then they sell you out again, and now you have this huge turmoil of just like, I don't know who to even believe anymore. Like, it's just in and out. And then also, like, there's no true GOATs anymore. Like, there's
no new superstars. There's no new Drakes. There's no new Kendricks. There's no new J. Cole. No new Jay-Z. Who's the new? Like, now, that's what I said.
And it's
my niece and nephew don't even know who Jay-Z is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
New Kanye's. Like, who's the new, like, person that just upheld to that standard?
I mean, I think we might be in that time to where our generation in rap music is looking for that. I think, you know what I'm saying? You got, like he said, generationally, they thing is, I mean, not they thing, just country music is crossing over or whatever right now.
Yeah.
But what if our thing in rap may be just, you know what I'm saying, free expression without the gangsterism, you know what I'm saying? Some player stuff, money, people, and then hip-hop has made so many subgenres.
For sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? We can't even just say that everything is rap.
I mean, the same thing with, like, country music, right? There's bluegrass country music. There's upbeat. There's so many different versions of country music, but at the end of the day, it's still country music. Where I think, like, where rap, what they would need to do, it would be, you just need to essentially, like, find somebody who can really stick out, and it isn't about, like, you know, the ops, let's sling dope, because I mean, like, even Pimp C said best, bro. Like, going to jail is not fun.
No cap.
For sure.
He said Harris County is not fun. Why are you rapping about having a record, having a rap sheet? Then come to find out you don't. So then now you gotta go get one. Yeah. And then when you get one, guess what? Now when you're making music through a telephone,
that's why UGK ended up started towards the end before Pimp C died, making music, talking with social commentaries. That's what I'm really trying to say. Like it might be
some of the best rap songs have nothing to do with trapping. Have nothing to do with taking somebody's life.
That's why I said earlier. It's like think like you just go in the booth, rap, walk out, and now you're Lil Baby. And it's so much more business behind it than just actually being able to rap. A lot of these get in these rooms when it's time to handle business, and you know how to rap, but you haven't learned the business of what you're getting into.
I would say the biggest blessing and curse for the rap was probably the Double XL's 2016 when you had all the kids, like the goated generation of Lil Uzi Vert,
SoundCloud,
on there? No.
Yeah, so it was like Denzel Curry, 21 Savage, and all them on there, right?
Like Famous Dicks and shit.
So then, because they were turning out music so fast, and then it was just like super SoundCloud, and then they were getting major features off the rip too. So you're kind of like speed running your career. You went like, how long do you think back then it would have taken like Lil Wayne to start, and then all of a sudden like he's getting a feature on like
with still using like NPCs where he's
like now Lil Uzi went from being on that to being on the Mingos on like Bad and Bougie instantly. Bro, he got so much street cred off the rip. So now when people see that, like I said, seeing is believing. If all he had to do was go into the booth, use some regular beats, I can't make it. So there was no like, when you saw that, then all of a sudden you got like the Lil Babies, you got all this like so many,
everybody that
little something, little this, little that, and then
came quick.
Yeah, and then you oversaturated the market.
I was just about to say that. Because it was quantity. Was it quality?
No. I mean, because also what ended up...
albums.
What ended up happening was, like, you didn't... Like, these new kids also wanted to be brave and bold, and they were kind of, like, low-key disrespecting old heads, which is, like, one thing you never notice in any other genre. Like, country music, nobody ever goes and says, oh, I don't listen to George Strait. We will even if that country artist doesn't, he will never say that because he knows that's a great way to not be in the radio.
Right.
Where like you had like Lil Xan when he goes, I don't f with Tupac.
Right.
And it's like, bro, like even if you don't say that.
Yeah.
Like those other genres, you know what I'm saying, uphold the people who came before them.
Exactly.
Music.
I don't really see any beefs per se in other. Like I've never seen like a rock band like, hey, we've not Linkin Park say, hey, we ain't with them over there.
Because to them it's high tides raises all ships. So why hate on somebody else when we both can be elevated?
Okay.
And we're in the rap game, it's like, oh, you listen to Lil Baby, well, him. If you listen to NLE Choppa, him. Like, it's like you automatically get stereotyped into a certain demo because you just listen to that, rather than it's like, oh, you with that. I do too. How about you get on this?
Yeah.
Because that's what it is in every other genre. It's like,
accepting the art. You know what I'm saying? Enhancing the art. You know what I'm saying? Versus super critiquing it.
Now, hip hop commentary is for sure a lot of like down talk to uplift. Like, talk down this person to make this seem great.
Make them stoop low so you can be better than them. That's what it is. Bring them down so you can look better.
And I think the internet ruined rap. The internet ruined rap because... it put everyone on an even playing field where like you could goddamn catch a body right now and everybody gonna see it within hours. Like you're gonna be now you they find out you rap because now they see your Instagram and now you lit even though you locked up. So when you come home, you already was lit because you just caught a body and went viral.
I mean, like for real. Like,
and like I said, it just takes away from people being able to find a superstar because people are gonna naturally gravitate to, oh yeah, this nigga's online beefing, and he got 100 guns with him and 3,000 people with him. He's showing $1 billion cash right now, versus this guy that might not have all of that, but he really rapping. He really talking about something.
Oh yeah, there's real good rappers out there that are actually talking about getting out of their situations and real life. And then next thing you know, you have people just flexing all this money that they probably rented out. Like, you know, the fake money.
The prop money.
Yeah, the prop money.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, you know, paying for features, paying for, like, also, like, that's getting into the payola world of stuff where it's essentially you're paying for clout.
Yeah,
that's really what hip hop right now.
That is exactly what hip hop is.
Like you gotta pay in hip hop and rap.
Sean Cotton said it best: "Pay or get popping."
No cap.
If you not popping, you better pay somebody.
Very few you see a collective of people like working together, you know what I'm saying, or collabing together with no money on it. But you could come. It would be greater if it was like the late early 80s, early 90s. That whole style of hustle or. My art of the rap is cold, but we all coming together in the grind and putting our money together. Nah, it's, everybody really for themselves.
But I think any type of art or genre or anything like that in life, it's like a pendulum, right? Once you swing too far this way, it has to come back.
And I think
It's going to have to take a rapper to really go out of his way, and also not only that, but also physically perform really well to be like, hey, like, I'm not here to start no beef. Right. Like, it's about this art. Because unfortunately, the one guy that rap had decided to be ultimately petty, and that was Kendrick Lamar.
That's funny.
Because that means even the greatest is willing to stoop that low.
Yeah, he did.
And because as cool as it was, as great as a song as we got, like Not Like Us, and that album, right? Yeah. Ultimately, you set back the
whole generation
because you made it okay to be a hater. You made it okay to hate. And then what did Drake do? Just be back on number one again.
It was definitely a moment, and it was a crazy
controversy sells.
It definitely sells, especially like when it's two huge artists and they dropping tracks on Instagram. That's what I'm saying. That's what f***ed up the rap game. You don't have the experience going to a concert. Why do I gotta go to the concert? I could watch them stream the whole concert live.
Everybody's
watching with 1,000 other people watching the same concert.
And then upload it on YouTube and watch me react to it and watch other people react. I'm reacting to people reacting to it.
Exactly. You think people gonna be talking about this in 5 to 10 years?
What do you mean, like the whole him versus Kendrick?
For sure.
That and a lot of just stuff that's going on.
I think so. If you look at it in hip hop history, yes, because obviously it is one of the major turning points of we could have saved rap earlier, and then we just kind of fell back down into it because, like I said, you had a major person go be petty. You never saw that with Lil Wayne and Kanye. You never saw that with Kanye against Jay-Z. Hell, they made collab albums together, all three of them when they was the big three.
Kanye been
are you telling me some of the greatest music, all of them together, we're all making some of the greatest songs of all time individually, and they were not one hating on each other. They were not sneaky dissing each other. They wasn't out there making a underground mixtape song about Kanye or Jay-Z, all that. They were all about, hey, if we all make all this money and we all go on tours, we're going to make more money than God, and it's a wrap.